Hello everybody, Daz here. EK Waterblock constantly releasing host of new products, but it was a while since they released any new radiators. I look up my YouTube history and I reviewed P240 straight in the launch, and it was September 2013. So for 1.5 years we had absolutely no new rods from EK Waterblocks, except 180mm series, but it was variation of P series, so it wasn't really was any new model, it's just different sizing. So now we have an absolutely new family for 120mm type of rods, and the name is XE, and traditionally, depending on the size, will be XE 120, 240, 360 and 480, and all of them I show you right here. First thing that you will notice that EK moving to new style of packaging. This will be, as I remember, probably fourth generation of packaging. It was no radiators when it was first generation of packaging, but on the second generation we had kind of black boxes with some pattern on it, and you remember this was XC, XTX and XTC series. And after that, when we went into stage of CSQ design, we had this white box with a bunch of circles. Now everything get moved to new styling on packaging, a little bit more modern, similar somewhat in styling with the previous generation, so we see some continuity here, but it looks a little bit cleaner and I like it. The main thing that I'm personally really exciting to see in the new radiators package, that finally they put the name of the model and all important details on the side of the packaging, so it really helps stores like ours when we stock products on a shelf, so we actually see what the hell it is, because otherwise you just see those plain panels and you don't, sometimes you're pulling the wrong product, so it will be a little bit bad for us. But for consumers, guys, for you who actually will be using product, I think it's also nice to have a refreshment in terms of packaging, because things get a little bit tiresome after some time, so new stuff, it looks really nice. I also understood that new styling of the boxes will be expanded to other products such as water blocks and like anything else, whatever they make, like reservoirs and things like this. So we'll see how it will look. As soon as we start getting boxes, I definitely will show you. So I will going to dissect a little bit more details this triple rod, because I'm going to buy it myself and I will be using it into my performance testing series. So I would like to test radiators from very small thickness to very high thickness, and this 60mm version I'm going to add in my lineup. So for that reason I'm okay to open box and look at a little bit more details, because I will going to use it in my lab anyways. Overall, I would like to say that I look up dimensions and everything. It somewhat will be similar to P series, but it will be different type of core, and also it's 1mm narrow at 129mm wide, and P series 130mm wide. So it's a small change, so definitely it's a different type of rod, despite some similarities from the shroud we'll observe a little bit later. But I think that's enough talking. Let me reposition cam so you can see a little bit close in the open box and check out what's inside. I haven't seen the product myself yet, so everything will be fresh for you at the same time as fresh for me. Alright, here we go. That's our box, side 1, side 2, and we'll just open it up. It's not even sealed because it's absolutely new model. We asked for quite a few units, but we got a small number for our first order, because I assume that everybody probably asking for those rods, so we didn't get all we had in our purchase order. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. Set of screws, as I see it visually, is the same as we had with P series. So this is 632 top screws, probably 31mm. Socket head, which is I'm not big fan of, to be honest, but they also provide your wrench thingy here. But again, it's good that they use 632 screws because it's you can exchange it with a bunch of other manufacturers and kind of standard thing for North America. Now, let's look on the radiator itself. Obviously very similar to P series. We have the same things, the same shroud as we had with P series, but first thing that you notice right away that the core fins is absolutely different. EK probably has the same opinion as I am that high density radiators doesn't really make sense. So they're moving to core which is extremely similar to dark side rods actually, and I think that FPI look like around 16-15 or so. I didn't look up actually that on internet, but just visually it looks like very good density that I personally would agree that should be used on most of radiators. So that's nice to see that a large manufacturer like EK Water Blocks think the same as I do. Now we have the two stop plugs that we're not supposed to use in real life, and those ports is attached to radiators that actually inside. So we probably will see if we can or cannot remove that and see if we can disassemble radiator or it's not even possible, because I see some screws everywhere. So we'll see if we can try to unscrew those and possibly look into radiator a little bit more details, how it look inside. Alright, side panels attached with 4 screws, which we're going to remove. One thing that I really like about shrouded radiators, although they're a little bit more expensive, is that if you would like to paint, make some modding, it's so much easier to paint the shroud than the entire rod, because you need to tape it, things like this, so takes a bit more hassle than if you work with painting just the shroud itself. Okay, so 4 screws that are holding panel, side panels. Also the radiator itself also attached to the shroud with those pass-through ports that we need to remove as well, and EK providing tool, which is nice of them to do so, and another set of ports. We have a different tool here. So radiator has 4 ports total on both sides, which is a little bit make things easier in certain configurations. And okay, let's see how we can detach side panels. Maybe I should give you a little better wider view for that. Okay, let's see. Actually never opened it yet myself, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. Oh, it's actually pretty easy. So this is steel, and we have a radiator absolutely bare without side panels. It's actually, I believe it's slightly different from what I seen in XSPC radiators, because I believe that XSPC rod has just a standard rod inside with all panels included. Here we have no side panels at all, which is okay because we don't really need it, and also it makes production a bit less expensive, which is absolutely understandable why it's done this way. And here you go, nice. Alrighty, that's basically actual radiator that inside of the shroud, nicely painted, everything is black, so quality of paint not bad at all. Let's see. Yeah, take some effort to scratch it. Nice matte color, so it's pretty good quality. And as I said, with the panels you can do whatever you want with this. Big props to EK not stamping logo on it, because it's getting a bit tiresome, and they only have the logo here, right? And writing. I would just leave this if it would be me, because I think this looks nice. It's a little bit overkill, and it kills symmetry, and that's part I don't like. But I guess EK really insist on have their logo everywhere, so it's fine, and it's good that at least it's not somewhere here or there, right? So it's a good thing to have. All right, guys. Well, that's all about brand new XE series. Definitely good choice. Will not clog with dust like P series, and still have the good properties of P series, which is a very nicely done shroud and good looking radiator. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Not much to add at this point. We'll test it and tell you what actual numbers are, but I expect it's work pretty good. I see you later.